Hi guys, welcome to Socialpost. I'm your Chanakya. So nowadays, the mainly intermediate students they are preparing for the IIT and NEET. So and in this advanced era, so students are failing in some things also. So how to prepare the NEET and IIT? So through the advanced technology, so few of them also cracking and few of them also not cracking. So to all these aspects, so we have a guest. He is going to give proper instructions and also techniques to crack these exams. Hi, sir.
Hello.
Sir, nowadays the students are most of the students are failing to crack these, especially these exams.
Right.
What's the main reason behind this?
See, the main reason is one is that the student find whenever they prepare for any kind of competitive examination, the concepts that are actually taught to them and the kind of questions that are asked in the examinations, like they're in the classroom, whatever concepts are taught, like the subject is dealt with. And when in real time examination they face the topics and the questions from the same subject, there is a gap between that, so they find it very difficult to cope up. So the importance lies in solving a lot of previous year questions where we actually come, because whenever we teach we keep in mind always that what kind of questions are being asked from that topic.
Okay.
So it is very much exam oriented. Our entire curriculum is designed in such a way that we will always, so in the classroom itself, their preparation is done. If a student is attending our classes regularly, along with theory, the numericals and all the aspects of the examination are covered. That is how we design our curriculum. And say for example, I can tell you how I teach my own subject, that is physics. Say for example, I am teaching a particular topic which is the work energy theorem. So when I'm teaching them, one aspect is the theory aspect. Anyway, theory is written in the books. All the books theories are written. In the school also, colleges also, those are the things that are being taught. But they find it difficult in application. Because from the theory direct question will not come.
Yeah.
Questions will come from the application part. So when you need to apply the work energy theorem, right? So a problem that you will find very difficult to solve from Newton's law, say for example, by applying mechanics. Those kinds of problems can be very easily solved by work energy theorem.
Yeah.
So after you know the theory, then after each and every theory, I'll give them at least 8 to 10 questions where they'll understand that how these theories are actually being implemented.
Okay.
So this is one way, right? So you're theoretically also you are getting strong. At the same time, you are also getting to know that what kind of questions can be asked.
Okay.
And I tell you, if a student is doing it regularly, then he'll be able to even predict questions.
Okay.
His mindset will work in such a way that he or she will think that what are the questions that might come. Okay, so this is the kind of the preparation where we want the students to take to.
Okay. So you are the educational expert from the Vision IIT or NEET Academy.
Right.
Sir, what's the vision behind this academy?
Yeah, very important question actually you have asked. The main motto behind the Vision IIT NEET Academy is, I should say that, we want to make education very affordable, right? Say for example, there are big institutions, but most of the middle class students, they cannot go because of the financial constraints that they face. So we have made this very affordable. Like say for example, I can tell you that our cost is just 300 rupees per month.
300 rupees.
300 rupees.
Okay.
So it's a pan India. Anyone can actually join and watch our online courses, our videos, okay, and complete. We have our own LMS system, so where the student can also write tests regularly, give examinations after each and every topic that is being completed. He or she can write the examination based on that topic. They can ask the doubts to the faculties directly. So they will always feel that there is a mentor always 24/7 with them. Okay, and in that cost only.
Sir, outside we are observing the many of the academies are providing the affordable price. What's the difference coming to the Vision IIT and NEET Academy and the other academies?
Okay, good. So see, one is the factor that I have already told you, that is it is very affordable. So keeping in mind that most of the students from the middle class background, they can join. So our main vision is that when it comes to education, right, lack of money should not be a hindrance to the student in the way of progress. That is one. Secondly, whatever we teach, we want to teach it in a very interesting way. Many a times what happens, why in long run, I tell you, the students, they lack interest. It is seen actually. See, anyway, the good students, whether they are finding it very interesting or not, they'll go through the course anyway, they'll complete. But the thing is, if we are being able to produce ranks from the mediocre students, that is what. So most of the students, they'll find they'll lack interest after some time. That is because they don't find real-time applications. Whatever I'm studying, I'm not finding where it is being used, or real-time applications. So in our classes, we actually show them a lot of animations. Okay, say for example, any concept of chemistry, if it is taught, then atomic structure is going to be shown in the class, that this is actually the structure of the atom, this is what is happening inside. So those kinds of things actually make education a bit more interesting. Okay. And after that, if you come to the theory or any formula, then they can, obviously this is called the visualization impact, which actually the retention power improves, okay, through this kind of visualization. And in physics, I can tell you that in my class, I always do a lot of experiments, because in physics, the experiments can be done very easily and with very simple objects. Say for example, I give you one example. When I was teaching fluid mechanics, right, there's a concept called velocity of efflux, right? So I took bottle of 2 bottles, okay, one bottle I just poured water, and another bottle I poured oil, okay. So but the hole that I made, that was at the same level. And the content was also, height was also same. And I showed them that the range is the same in both the cases. Okay. And the velocity is also same then. So that is because now they'll remember it for longer time. That okay, so densities are different, oil and water. But it is not impacting the velocity. Only the height is impacting. So this kind of experiments we always design in the class, so that the students find it more interesting. Otherwise, if I say that V is equal to root over 2GH, that is also written in the book. Okay, but what is the real-time application? They'll understand it.
And coming to your app, also you are providing your app for just for 300 rupees.
Right.
Yeah. Why we should take your app for the 300 rupees? Because outside we have an so YouTube, Chat GPT, and all the AI applications also is there. Why I should take your application?
Very good question actually you have asked. See, I would always say that in YouTube, if you are specifically talking about YouTube, there is a lot of distraction. So YouTube, I don't feel that it's a good medium for the students to study, because you will find a lot of ads in between. Okay, and they are also going to, there is going to be pop-up of different channels, right? So these kinds of distractions students will always face in YouTube. But if they actually study through an app like Vision, then the advantage is they are not going to get distracted. Right. So the concentration is going to be for a longer period of time. That is one. Secondly, that also helps students to be consistent. Through the app, another advantage of the app I am telling you, that they will find that what are the videos they have already completed. Okay, after the videos, what are the next things they need to do? Say for example, they have watched video on Newton's laws of motion. There are 4 videos. So for example, I am telling. After that, they need to do the worksheet. So they know that I need to complete these 4 videos. After that, the worksheet I need to complete. In YouTube, that kind of guidance you will not get, right? Now, anyway, education is not a cinema that you will just watch the movie, complete movie, and it's done. You have to conceptually, you have to strengthen yourself. At the same time, you need to apply the concepts. Then only the thing is complete. Okay.
So because of that, we have to use this app, a proper workflow.
Absolutely.
And also everything will be there, and it is dedicated for the IIT and NEET things.
Absolutely.
Okay. And sir, from how many years you are monitoring, especially IIT, NEET, and EAMCET?
We are here for more than a decade now.
More than a decade. Right. Okay. What hurdles have you faced in these years?
Mostly the hurdles is that I would say that previously this kind of technology was not available. Okay. But that is anyway we have now, because and that is what we want to bring in. Okay. And we have brought in successfully. So we are now integrating the technology with whatever we are teaching. And we are finding that the result is superb actually. Students are also, we can see in the class that they are more motivated. Whenever after a concept we are actually showing them the animations and all, they become very interested. Okay. So that kind of thing only teaching theory cannot actually generate. Like I said, maybe in a classroom 2 or 3 students will always be attentive. Whether you teach in a boring manner or you teach showing them in animation, it will not matter to them. But our main motto is that 100% of the students should get whatever we are saying. It is not only 2 or 3 that we are running the course for, right?
Yeah.